What it do, Ben? Alright, I'm joking. I guess my intro will come as I keep going, but for now, no intro. Alright, so we're gonna do first the Allen versus Costa card. Let's go. So, starting from the bottom with these nobodies, these absolute nobodies. Okay. Shauna Bannon versus Nicole Cagliari. Does anybody care about this fight? We might as well just do any money mo. But I guess I'm gonna go for Nicole Cagliari just because she's the favorite. Okay. Luis, go roll. Okay, so this guy, 5 wins by knockout, 3 first round finishes, and he's a favorite. Okay, gotta pick him. He's definitely gonna beat this Topuria wannabe from Spain. You're not gonna be the GOAT, buddy. Alright. Now this is a fight I'm interested in. We all know why. Okay. Poliana Viana. We're picking her. I don't care. I don't care if she's coming off a loss. I don't care if the other lady is better. We're picking her. Every day of the week. And I don't have no reasons behind it other than the main reason that we all know. Cody Brundage, Andre Petrosky. Okay. I know Cody Brundage is not the favorite, but I'm definitely picking him. I think he actually did pretty good against Cam Ralston. And I think he's going to beat Andre Petrosky. I know Petrosky is a good grappler. We'll look at the stats. Yeah, good takedowns. Yeah. Submissions I think Cody's gonna win though. Cause I just feel like he's gonna, I don't know why, piece him up. He doesn't even have the capability to piece him up, but let's just go with that. And his record is terrible. But I just have a feeling, man, he's a bigger fighter too. He's just gonna win. He did good against Cam Ralston too. Alright. Ketlin Vieira versus Jacqueline Cavalcanti. Alright. We all know Ketlin Vieira likes to just throw big winging punches, and I feel like Cavalcanti, she's gonna definitely catch her in between, and it's women's MMA, so it's not gonna be a knockout, but I think she'll win. Now this is like the first real fight of the card. Tommy Gant, high level NCAA wrestler. Both coming in with their debuts. Tommy Gant's a little bigger. We see obviously more proven, high level wrestler for I think Iowa or something like that. And yeah, he's gonna control Artur Manev. He's gonna maybe we'll see him show some striking. Maybe he'll get no, definitely not a knockout. But he's just gonna show that he's levels above this guy. Some nobody from Ukraine, sadly. And he's gonna win. Alright, Tuco Tacos. My boy, bro. This guy. Man, like Tuco Tacos, fam. He's definitely gonna win. I know he's not the favorite, but he's gonna win just because I like him. Big guy. You know, Ivan Ruslan is also a big guy. Let's check the stats. Look at that grappling. My boy's gonna win. Come on. Definitely. 100%. Let's go with... No, it's going to be a decision. It's not going to be a sub. It's going to be a decision. 29-28 Tuco Tacos. Alright, this one. Everybody's picking Chaos Williams, but he's not going to beat Veretnikov. Veretnikov is... I don't know, he's kind of good. I feel like Chaos Williams, he's decent. He's nothing special. He's just, Chaos Williams. Crazy fighter, likes to go in there and brawl. But I feel like Veretnikov can come in here, be calm, and maybe get a finish in third round, second round. Yeah, I'm actually going to go with the second round finish by Nikolai Veretnikov. Let's say with the hands, not a kick. Timmy Coamba versus Bernardo Sapage. We're obviously going with Bernardo Sapage. I haven't even heard of Coamba before this fight, to be honest. I've heard of Sapage. I've seen him fight before, and I think he's going to win. I think we'll go with the third round finish, either sub or with the hands. Destis Makakis. This guy is on like every card, bro. He fights like every 2 months. He's actually good. 8 first round finishes. I think he's gonna destroy Christian Edwards. This guy's coming in on his debut. Oh my god. Come on, bro. This guy's gonna get murdered. It's gonna be very sad. Look at them. Christian Edwards look like a little good boy, bro. Bukowskis is gonna kill this guy. He's literally gonna do whatever he wants to him. He's actually, oh my god, that's gonna be so sad. This is like what they do with the Tibi Gaultier. Just give him anybody. Easiest layup fights. That's what this is gonna be. Knockout in the first round. Let's go first round finish again for Bukowskis. And then my boy Malcolm Lawmaker. And people are acting like my boy is garbage just because he lost to Ethan Ewing. Ethan Ewing he's a future top 1 contender fighting for the belt. He's a generational talent, and he lost it. And it was actually a close fight. He actually had a pretty good performance. And yeah, I definitely think Malcolm Lawmaker is going to win. Juan Diaz coming off the Dana White Contender Series, crazy spinning back for this knockout. Heard it like a gunshot. But Malcolm Lawmaker, we all know the power in his hands. He's definitely gonna win. I don't know, knockout or decision. I think it's gonna be knockout though. Round 2 knockout. You know, the signature hook by Lawmaker. He's gonna find it in this fight. He's gonna knock out Juan Diaz, but Juan Diaz is not a bum. Round 1 might be competitive, but Malcolm Lawmaker is definitely gonna knock him out second round. And he's going to show that he's not a bum just because he lost to my GOAT, Ethan Ewing, who will be future champ. And Doo Ho Choi versus Daniel Santos. I know that Doo Ho Choi is kind of old now. I think he's 35, 36, something like that. And I know he hasn't fought since like December 2024 or something like that, but he's definitely going to win this fight. He has insane power and good boxing, and I think that he's still going to win no matter his age, because Daniel Santos is nothing special. It's not like he's going to be in future top 15, top 10 contender. I think Doo Ho Choi is going to win this fight and then fight in the next 5 years, bro. This guy never fights. And I think that last win he has versus Nate Landwehr, I think it was, and some other finishes, he's just always knocking people out. I think it's going to be the same here. Daniel Santos is not a bum, but he doesn't have it in there. He's not going to be Doo Ho Choi. And also, Daniel Santos is only fighting Asians recently. That's what I noticed. His record is just Asian. And, he's beating them too. He's trying to be the Drew Dober versus Asians, but it's not going to happen. Doo Ho Choi is going to end this guy's run, his little run versus Asians. And now, onto the main fight. Okay. I'm not going to give you my pick yet. We're going to go fighter by fighter, and we'll see. Okay. Melquizael Costa. Both are southpaws, by the way. Melquizael Costa is a great kicker, obviously. We know that's his game. He likes to throw head kicks, fight at range, stay in kicking distance. But I feel like he is susceptible to takedowns, and Arnold Allen might. I don't know. Arnold Allen is probably going to just make this a stand-up fight. He's probably not going to go in for as many double legs and stuff. That's not his game. But I feel like also Arnold Allen, he's just a pressure fighter. He loves to go on the front foot, pressure you against the cage, throw some combos, throw his head kicks as well. And I don't like the way Melquizael Costa looks against the cage. I know he was against the cage when he knocked out Dan Ige, but it's Dan Ige. Come on. Dan Ige only activates in the third round. And I just don't like how Melquizael Costa looks against the cage. It's like he could get caught at any moment. And we know Arnold Allen, he doesn't have the greatest power. He only has 2 finishes in the UFC, one by, early stoppage against Dan Hooker and one by injury against Calvin Kattar. And I feel like this fight might be the one where he gets his first real finish, and he might just, maybe he'll get the one nice left straight onto Melquizael's chin and then follow-up shots on the ground. And I think that he could definitely get that and get the finish here. But Melquizael Costa kind of reminds me of like a smaller Carlos Prates, the way he stays at kicking range. He throws those knees when he gets closer. He likes to throw lots of head kicks, front kicks up the middle, teeps to the body. He likes to jump in with the elbows, lead elbows. And I just don't think he's as good as Prates, obviously. I don't think he's a top 10 level fighter, top 5 level fighter. But we've seen Arnold Allen fight Max Holloway. We've seen him fight Calvin Kattar. We've seen him fight Movsar, John Silva. And he always, when he fights them, he loses. Very close fights that are very competitive. And I feel like he just has way too much experience at the top level. And he's going to show it versus Melquizael Costa. Obviously, Melquizael Costa is coming off 2 head kick wins. He's going to be very confident in this fight. But I just don't like him under pressure, like I said. And he's, he has good jiu-jitsu too, but I just don't feel like this is going to go to the floor. This is going to be a stand-up fight for all 5 rounds. I think maybe a couple exchanges, but Arnold Allen is obviously a good grappler. He has great scrambles, as we saw, versus Movsar Evloev. And yeah, I think he's definitely going to win. Melquizael Costa, 98% innocent. He has that on his Instagram because he used to be brown skin, but now he's 98% innocent. Now he's turning albino. He's a white guy now. And yeah, I think Arnold Allen is going to autism max his way to win. He got out autism by John Silva, but John Silva he's another level. He's insane. And also, Arnold Allen has way better boxing than Melquizael Costa. Obviously, we know Melquizael Costa likes to stay at kicking range, but Arnold Allen, he's just going to pressure him, get him against the fence. He's going to throw his combos, rip to the body, rip to the head, and I feel like he's going to get the finish somewhere in this fight, maybe 3 or 4, round 4. And yeah, I think Arnold Allen has a really nice high guard as well. He's very quick with his bouncy footwork, so I feel like he's going to block all those kicks. I don't see him getting caught. He hasn't ever been finished in his pro career, and Melquizael Costa is not going to be the first one to finish him. If Max couldn't do it, if John Silva couldn't do it, it's not going to be Melquizael Costa. His high guard is going to block all those kicks, and Melquizael Costa is not going to catch him with the hands. And yeah, I feel like my pick is going to be Arnold Allen in the 4th round. Let's say backs him up against the cage. Melquizael Costa is getting tired. We haven't seen him in those championship rounds yet. We've seen Arnold Allen in those rounds with high-level fighters. He's going to back him up against the cage. 1-2 down the pipe. Left hook, right hook, something like that. He's going to knock him out. Well, maybe not knock out because he doesn't have that type power, but he's going to throw a stinging shot, follow up on the ground. He's going to get him out of there. Now, onto the Netflix card. I'm going to have to watch both these at the same time, bro. It's going to be crazy. Alright. Chris Avila versus Brandon Jenkins. We're skipping that one. We're not going to talk about the nobodies on this card. Alex Pereira's sister. Alright, so I know it's kind of obvious, it's easy to say this, but I feel like she's going to get the left hook knockout. She's a good striker. I've seen some highlights, seen some of her fights and karate combat and stuff. And yeah, I feel like she's going to get that left hook knockout on Jade Masson Wong. I think she's from Canada. I think I heard of her before. And now, David Mogoyan versus Albert Morales. David, he trains with Arman Tsarukyan. He's from Armenia, obviously. Look at him. He looks like Arman Tsarukyan. Did a little bit of meth. And yeah, I think he's definitely going to win. He's a good grappler. I've seen some of his little training videos with Arman. Obviously, Arman speaks crazy highly about him. And yeah, I feel like he's going to get the sub round 1. Oh, and onto this fight. Maybe round 2 knockout for Alan Pereira. Jason Jackson, yeah, I'm just picking him. No thought behind it. Adriano Moraes versus Fumiya Nkuta. Okay. I don't really know much about Nkuta, but I seen that Bedtime picked him on his Instagram story, so he's got to be good. But I'm just easily gonna pick Adriano Moraes. He's such a veteran in the game. He beat somebody like DJ. Obviously, DJ got the knockout and then won the trilogy as well. But to beat somebody like DJ, you've got to be high level. And I know he's getting older. He's probably like 36, 37, 38 right now, but he's top level fighter. He's gonna be Nkuta by decision, maybe knockout, 3rd round. I don't know. I'm saying decision. This fight, forget them, bro. Look at this guy. Nobody wants to pick that dumb fight. Alright. JDS, Rebel to Spain. I'm gonna pick the Spain, to be honest. He's just way younger than Dos Santos. Dos Santos is 42 years old, bro. I know he's a former champ, but I got the Spain. I know the Spain is overrated too, and He's not that good. We've seen him in the UFC. He got beat by everybody, but I feel like he's gonna get this win. Maybe not. I don't know. Maybe KO. He is huge. He's like Ngannou, but just taller. This guy's freaking gorilla. But yeah, I think he's gonna win this fight. Knockout third round, because Dos Santos is just so old now. Alright, Saladin Parnasse versus Kenneth Cross. Alright, Parnasse, he is actually a very good prospect. He's highly spoken about outside of the UFC. I feel like he's going to get the finish round 1, round 2. I feel like round 1. He's going to finish Kenneth Cross in the first round. Maybe a knockout. Alright. Oh, bro. Philippe Owens. He's going to be dead by tomorrow night. This guy's family should definitely wear all black, because it's going to be a funeral. Ngannou is going to murder this guy with whatever he wants. He could even sub him, to be honest. But he's going to knock him out in the first round. Philippe Owens' head is going to bounce off the cage. It's going to be so crazy. Moment of silence. Oh my god, Ngannou's about to catch a murder charge. It's going to be over. Nate Diaz, the Onk, versus Mike Perry. Look at Nate Diaz, bro. Look at this guy. He looks like he belongs in a nursing home. It's sad to see. Alright, Mike Perry is definitely going to win. Nate is not going to shoot takedowns. His jiu-jitsu is going to be invisible in this fight. It's going to be a stand-up fight. Mike Perry is way younger. Mike Perry is doing the bare-knuckle FC thing. You know, he's been constantly getting fights, boxing, bare knuckle. He was in the UFC a couple of years back, and he is going to beat Nate Diaz. I think second round KO, second round KO. I think he's gonna KO Nate. Okay, and this fight right here. Okay, so the same reason I picked Poliani on the other card is the same reason I'm picking Gina. Gina is going to win this fight. And she's obviously not going to win this fight, to be honest. Ronda Rousey is going to win this fight. It's going to be boring. Maybe armbar first round. Famous. Ooh, Ronda Rousey, famous armbar in the second round. I don't know. She's going to win, but obviously we all want Gina Carano to win this fight. And yeah, that's my picks. Yeah. This is a good card. We're going to watch both at the same time. Gina, bro. Don't show no Ronda Rousey striking. She's about to get... You know what? Let's go Gina by knockout.